Hey guys, I'm Brandon Snyder with TetonGravity.com, and new for 2016 we have the Fuji Bighorn 1.1. This is a plus-sized hardtail that comes in at $2,500 and has a pretty cool spec for the price. It has a full Shimano XT 1x11 drivetrain with an 11 to 42 tooth spread on the cassette and some great cranks from Shimano, no complaints there. We've also got Shimano XT M8000 brakes. All of our testers are really happy with these, and we're pretty stoked to see these on a bike of this caliber. Up front we have the Fox 34 fork with a fit damper, and it made it up really well to the bike. The stanchions and the stiffness of the fork are just right for the type of riding, and the 120mm travel was excellent for the trails we hit. This bike will come with the Oval 600 series all-mountain plus-sized wheels. These have a 35mm internal width, and they made up really well with the Schwalbe knobby neck 2.8 tires that are spec'd on this bike, making for an excellent tire profile and giving it excellent traction on the uphill and good predictable cornering and traction on the down. In the cockpit we have a few other components from Oval. We have their 600 series saddle, a 60mm stem, and a 760mm bar. So everything was really solid there. But our favorite part about the cockpit was the KS Lev Integra dropper post and a 125mm drop. It really expanded the capabilities of this bike and made it really fun to ride over all different types of terrain. The Fuji Bighorn climbs really well in and out of the saddle. The traction afforded by the knobby neck 2.8 tires was awesome, especially going uphill on loose climbs. You just couldn't break traction, it felt really good. Going back down, the bike handled everything super well. It's a little bit longer for a hardtail, but felt stable, but still playful when you wanted it to be. It's a really planted bike, but if you wanted to get it airborne or wanted to throw a manual in there, it really handled it super well. There were just a couple of small things we would want to see improved on the bike. The cable routing coming in at the top tube and down tube seemed like it was a little far back, and some testers were hitting their knees on the housing when pedaling out of the saddle. And the 760mm bars felt good width-wise, but they could have had a little bit more back sweep. Other than that, the bike was a great performer, and all of our testers had a really good time on it. And there it is, the Fuji Bighorn 1.1 coming in at $2,500, super fun bike.